guys, welcome back to my tutorial. I know it's been such a long time, but yeah, I'm back and I'm back with a new video today. So basically what I'm going to be showing you is how to get this glittery glam look. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So firstly, I like to prep my face, and what I'm going to be using today is a Korean brand toner and cream. I will link the products in the description box below, but firstly I'm applying some toner and then I'm moisturising my face. Next I'm going in with my eyes first, and what I'm going to be applying is some tape on either side of my eyes. This is going to create a clean cut finish after I've done with my eyeshadow. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the Layin Low Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid all the way up to my eyebrows. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. At the moment, this is my holy grail go-to eyeshadow palette because I love it so much. It's so pigmented and it's easy to blend. So I'm going in with the eyeshadow Morocco and applying that as the transition colour. You want to apply the transition colour right above the crease line and then blend it out using a windscreen wiper motion. I would recommend using a light hand when you're blending out some eyeshadows because that way it's easier to blend and make sure those harsh lines are not visible. So I'm using the Urban Decay brush that I got from a palette a while back, and I like using the fluffy side of this brush to blend out the transition colour. I'm now going in with the colour Fudge and applying that in the crease line and the outer corner of my eyes. I would recommend being extra careful when using dark colours because these are really pigmented and you can pack on way too much. So to build that colour, I apply a little at a time on the outer corner of my eye and just blend it into my crease line. I'm going back with that transition colour to soften out those harsh lines even further, and it will give it a soft, clean finish. Recently I have been using brown to smudge on my eyes rather than black. I don't know, but I feel like it looks a lot better. But anyways, I'm going back in with that fudge colour and applying it on my other eye. So the tip is, when you're happy with the darker colour on your eyelid, don't keep going in and packing in more and blending it out. You want to use the transition colour to blend your eyeshadow. Or you can go ahead and use a clean blending brush and blend it out further. Now for my eyelids. I'm going to apply some Pure Pigment eyeshadow by Inglot. But to apply this on my eyelids, I need to use a few drops of Duraline. Duraline enhances the colour of any eyeshadow, but today I want to enhance this pigment so I can get that sparkly finish. So I'm going to apply this eyeshadow all over my eyelids up to the crease line. Also be careful because there's going to be a lot of fallout onto your cheeks, so you want to pat it on gently. I'm now doing the same steps on the other eye, again packing on that eyeshadow all the way up to my crease line and just applying it gently so I don't get as many fallouts. Going in with that transition colour, I'm now going to clean up any glitter that has gone above the crease line. To smoke out the eyes, I'm going back with fudge and applying on the outer corners of my eyes. So I'm starting to blend it on the outer corners of my eyes and gradually building into my crease line, again using that windscreen wiper motion. So far this is how your eyes should look. And now what I'm going to do is prep my face for the foundation. To do this, I'm going to wipe off all the glitter that has fallen on my face. Grab a wipe and start wiping your face. You see my trick? The tape has given me that clean cut finish on my eyes. So, before I apply my foundation, I like to apply some concealer under my eyes. And the concealer I'm going to use is the MAC Layin Low Paint Pot. I like to use my fingers for this concealer because it is a bit of a thick consistency, and then just blending it out under my eyes. So after the concealer, I like to apply some foundation. And to apply the foundation, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender and press the foundation into my skin. The foundation I'm using is a matte foundation. I use this because it's quite a heavy full coverage foundation, which is perfect for when you're going to an event. But if it's an everyday thing, I wouldn't recommend this. But would recommend a light coverage for an everyday foundation. But if you like that full coverage foundation, why not? So you want to avoid your neck looking like a completely different colour from your face, so you want to apply some of the foundation on your neck as well. I'm now going in with another concealer and applying it under my eyes, and then I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. The concealer I'm using is the LA Pro concealer. This concealer is so good, I'm telling you, because it gives you that full coverage and it feels light as well. Next I'm using another concealer, I promise this is the last concealer, but I'm just using this to brighten up my under eyes and my T-zone. So I'm going back in with the beauty blender and just blending out the concealer. But if you have noticed, I have been using the beauty blender for all the products on my face. I just love it because it blends everything out seamlessly. But you want to make sure that this beauty blender is damp, because if it's not damp, it's just going to suck up all the product and you don't want that. So I'm going to go in with a MAC brush and just apply some of the translucent powder on my under eyes and just set everything down. I'm now applying Lyric from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and applying it under my eyes and on my T-zone. Using the Kat Von D palette, I'm going to go in with Subconscious and contour my face. To contour my face, I'm using the e.l.f. brush and applying the product on the hollow parts of my cheeks. Because the colour is very pigmented, you want to apply a little and gradually build that colour. Make sure you blend out any harsh lines. The next step is to contour my nose, and to do this I'm going to apply some of the product on the bridge of my nose and blend it out with a beauty blender. So I'm going to be using a liquid liner to line my eyes, and I'm using the Rimmel Glam eyeliner, I believe. So I'm going to be creating a winged eyeliner for this look, but I have created a more in-depth tutorial on this, and if you do want to know how to do it, just click on the link below or click here. It is really difficult to try and get those winged eyeliners to match on both sides. Trust me guys, I'm not a pro at it yet. But I like using this tip because it's a bit more easier. But for you guys, if you are beginners, I would say using a felt tip pen liquid liners you can get from like L'Oreal or places like that. After I've applied my eyeliner, I'm going in with that loose pigment and applying it on my lower lash line. I like to use a Real Techniques lip brush for this because it helps get the loose pigment really close to the lower lash line. Again, at this stage, you want to really be careful with fallouts, because obviously you've applied your concealer and your foundation and you really don't want to be using makeup wipes to wipe it all off. Do you know guys, I actually really like this glitter. It looks good, doesn't it? Do you know what, you can actually get a few different colours from Inglot as well, so pick one up. Now for my eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Promade and applying it with a Real Techniques angled brush. So after I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to go in and apply some falsies, and the one I'm using is the Demi Wispies. I think it's by Eyeliner. I might be wrong, but I will link it down below. I don't really use this tiny glues that comes with the eyelashes. I don't know why, but it doesn't do it for me. I just use those glues that you can buy from Eyeliner, and then you can just use them to apply your eyelashes. It comes in black or white, but they're much stronger. So for my lips, I'm basically going to be applying my favourite red lipstick. I'm telling you, I wore this on my wedding, guys. It's so good. Do you know why? Because it lasts all day. But if you know me well enough, I'm always going to go in with a red lip because I love red lips. But do you know what? The NYX lipsticks are actually really good because they're not that expensive, considering the fact that you're going to pay £20 for MAC. This one's like £5, so like, yeah, thumbs up. So at this point, I did realise when I applied my false lashes, my eyeliner like completely disappeared. So what I'm doing now is I'm literally just retouching my eyeliner. Finally, I'm going to get my favourite L'Oreal mascara. Yeah, okay, firstly it's Manga, and I love anime, so thumbs up. But it does really get into those tiny hairs, and you want to make sure you grab all of those hairs. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. It was really easy, and this is my go-to look for events. And if you did like my tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below for more videos. For now, see you guys. Bye.